Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Recently, Sharon OOJA got married to the love of her life, a man she claimed she dated for just 3 months before he proposed. And according to her, she met him at the worst period of her life. She was undergoing like a very terrible heartbreak. We're going to get into that, but the essence of this vlog is number one, to discuss what happens when friendship turns family based on marriage. Like, let's say someone was your friend, you met her brother or her cousin or her friend, and then you got married. Most times, how do you think the other person starts acting? But then we're going to talk about how TOKE MAKINWA and Sharon OOJA's friendship got ruined as a result of something of this nature. And I will show you video evidence of Sharon's ex-boyfriend, who is TOKE MAKINWA's best friend. And you will also get to judge for yourself. So let's read. It says, "Good afternoon, Ma. This is not a relationship request, but I need advice. Anonymously, please. I went to the same university with my sister-in-law. She was my classmate, and with our closeness, I met her brother and we got married 2 years after my youth service. My husband is the best husband anybody can ask for. My marriage is 7 years now. I gave birth to a boy the first time and gave birth to twin boys this year, February. What prompted this my message to you is, my husband gave me a flip Samsung phone as a present after my CS, she means cesarean session, and he added some money to my business. I saw a chat my husband had with his sister, and she was asking why he bought me a flip phone and gave her 500k only on her birthday. That he has changed since he married me. That am I the first woman to give birth to twins? Why is he showering me with gifts? That she won't be surprised if my husband starts building for my widow's mom. That's her mom is a widow, the girl's mom. So my husband's response to her was, I will send you 500k to make it 1 million. And she started praising him. This, my friend, before she became my sister-in-law, still calls me and we. She said this, her friend, still calls her. This, my friend, before she became my sister-in-law, still calls me and we talk like sisters. Should I worry about the text or ignore? Thank you. Okay, this says ignore and see her as a sister-in-law. Once friendship turns to family, it's never the same. See her as your sister-in-law and limit the things you tell her. She ought to build her brother without involving you. She doesn't understand that you both share different relationship with her brother. You are his wife and she is his sister. And I completely agree. So this has always been the issue most times. People introduce people and then they start acting a type of way. Like, I have an auntie, she lives in America. She actually met her husband through his younger sister. They were both classmates in culinary school. Guys, this my auntie. My auntie has been married for over 30 something years, but do you know that this her friend there, what this her friend does? Like, sometimes my auntie sends things maybe to her sisters in Nigeria. This woman, and most times if these things pass through this woman, do you know what this woman does? She decides what to give to my auntie's sisters. Yes, she is that audacious. And one time she said to somebody, if not for me, would she be in America? Where would she have seen an American man to marry and all that? And most times, my auntie hears all those things and she can't even react because most times she's thinking like, oh, I don't want to ruin the friendship. My auntie, of course, is grateful that, she met her husband through his sister, but this woman does not allow her to drink water and drop cup, my people. It's not easy. I am telling you, and I mean every word of this. So one time, I have also one time I experienced something like that. A friend introduced me to her cousin, and then most times her cousin, okay, not like, yeah, I don't know if I should say introduce her, but we were not dating. He was asking me out, and then sometimes, because I'm one person that I don't really like taking gifts from men especially if I know I can't date you, I am not dating you. I just feel at the moment I collect gifts, I will feel indebted to you. And I want a situation whereby I can wake up today and say, no, I'm done with this. And I know that you won't say I cheated you or tried to exploit you. Do you know that sometimes we'll be hanging out, the girl will be texting me, please buy this, tell him to give you that, tell him to give you this. He gives you money, he does not give me money. Like, it was such a tough thing to do because this girl is an orphan, she doesn't have. And at the time, I didn't even have so much because if I had, I can say, okay, let me buy with my money and give to her. So then I'll be so like, it's always made me sad because I just felt, oh my God, this girl is putting me in a tight corner. And then she will tell me, please don't tell him it's me, you want to bring it. Huh. Me in my mind, I'll be like, then who exactly am I bringing it for? I'll tell him, please, oh, see, your cousin said I should bring this, that, that, that. You'll be like, okay, pick what she wants for her. My people now, so if he's going to the house, I'll give him. I say, please give her. She'll be like, did you tell? So I had to tell him now. I had to tell him. I wasn't ready to come back to the house to give you. So Kuku carry it and, give to him. So that thing kind of made, I wasn't like so invested in dating that guy because I just knew that it was going to ruin our friendship like 100%. And I also had another experience. Somebody tried, she actually told me her brother wanted a wife, blah, blah, blah. But in that case, I told her no. Like, I just said no. And that was because I just didn't like her brother. Her brother he acts like Onisenkoka, Were. Onyara. That's how he acts. So I just knew that if I got with her brother, we were going to definitely quarrel because he would do things. And when I react, she may try to mediate. And it's her brother. I don't expect her to, she might not necessarily support me fully and all that. So that was how that one, like I just said no. And guys, true to my words, this guy got married. In fact, he has married 3 times. His marriage is always ending, and he comes on Facebook to shade the heck out of his women. Can you beat that, my people? Now, so that aside, guys, let's talk again. And then, okay, back to taking back your words gist. Apologies that I got to this point. I should have started this talking and Sharon's gist earlier. Okay, so here's the thing. Sharon was actually, TOKE introduced Sharon to her friend FAROUK, and the introduction was supposed to be like, according to the blogger who wrote it, Cutie Jules, it was supposed to be like a one night stand kind of thing. But the guy apparently fell in love with Sharon. His mom loved Sharon so much, and the guy started talking marriage. TOKE did not find it funny. She was upset, according to the blogger, and tried discouraging the guy from taking Sharon seriously. The guy refused. He was even at a point the guy kind of drifted from TOKE MAKINWA. So one time, Sharon was telling TOKE that, like when you have a friend, you tell your friends like really silly things about your boyfriend, even if it's someone you think you don't like, be like, this guy is fine, I'm just enjoying his money. So in this case, Sharon had confided in TOKE that, this FAROUK guy is a Yahoo boy, and I can't imagine getting married to somebody who is a Yahoo boy, blah, blah, blah. That was how TOKE carried the whole information and went and told the FAROUK guy. So FAROUK wasn't happy and all that. And of course, I think FAROUK did not confront Sharon immediately because according to the story, Sharon even, like when, I think, or maybe FAROUK told her in a way she couldn't really place who told him, or probably she had discussed it with other people. So when FAROUK, Sharon didn't like, I don't think she confronted TOKE. So a few days later, TOKE was in the salon on a call with the FAROUK where she was saying a lot of things about Sharon, a lot of, you know, very nasty things about Sharon. And that was when somebody that was in the salon, this their Lakey salon now. I think the person recorded the conversation and sent to Sharon. That was how that friendship got ruined. But in all, I learned Farouk's mom was still like, she loves Sharon. Sharon is someone she wants in the family and all that. But I think the relationship was already broken. So if you followed Sharon OOJA's wedding, There was a time she mentioned it that she met her husband at the time she was undergoing a very severe heartbreak. So I think that was actually the heartbreak. So guys, now I just want you to, I don't know, like looking at Farouk and Toke, it's obvious Farouk sees Toke as maybe a friend, a sister, a bestie, but looks like Toke does not really see him in that light because when Toke launched her perfume, Farouk came, he came late and he cleared the store. He bought, like practically bought everything and told Toke to share it to the remaining guests. It was really late and few people were left, but he cleared the store and asked her to share it to the remaining guests. But the thing is that how Toke wants to, like, I understand that the guy is very generous and she might feel, oh, if this guy marries Sharon, he might not be so generous towards me, but I feel like it doesn't matter. Do you expect him to remain like, do you want him to remain single? Well, let me just cut all the story. Let me try to summarize. This guy came to the store, bought everything, and was now telling Chioma Good Hair that the way he's looking at it, if he doesn't find a wife, he's going to get someone to get pregnant and, you know, have a child with him. He will pay the person off, get the person a house in Victoria Island, Lagos. And Toke was so in, like, the way Toke was putting her head. Even Chioma was at a point was like, do you want to have the child? You can tell that she was so forward. She is so in his business, guys. So I want to leave this vlog is going to end with all the videos, the moment he bought the perfume. So I want you to watch this critically and share your thoughts in the comment section. And I also want to know, would you attempt to marry someone that your friend introduced you to? Like, can you marry your friend's friend? To start with, most times I feel like all these friends, sometimes they used to do genital meet and greet too. So I'm very wary about, like, it depends on who the person is. Like, I know my friends and what they are capable of doing. But if it's a friend that I know that sleeps around, I'm definitely not dating your friend. If it's your cousin, it's fair. But friend, no dear. Let him marry you because I know it's just a matter of time. Issues will arise. So I'll leave you with those videos. Just watch them and share your thoughts in the comment section. The thing is, this story would have been like, oh God, thank you for Sharon. But this one where she married, better a berima. I don't even have strength to analyze that man because, to be very honest, me self, the matter tire me.
But he bought the whole shop. What do you mean? I don't care. What do you mean you don't care? I told my best slap. Are you okay? At least I collected 10 bottles. Are you okay? 10 bottles. Yes. 10 bottles.
He bought the whole shop. You're still complaining.
You shouldn't do that. You can't do the business arrangement with her because see how
no,
she's already
never.
complaining.
It's impossible.
After you spend the most money, you're still complaining. Don't do it. You're already fighting.
You know where we come from. Do you know how far we come from? You dare do this to me on camera. If I finish you, but Farouk is my brother, is my bestie.
Your brother. And she's calm, Farouk.
Guys, my bestie came in here and he bought how many bottles? How many?
Bottles.
And he just started giving out to all the girls that were in here. That's why you're my bestie. I'm a beneficiary. That's why you're my bestie. You say what now?
I'm a beneficiary. I'm getting all colors.
That's why you're my bestie, but I'm fucking annoyed with you, but it's so good.
So did you see that sense of entitlement, telling him she's upset with him so much that Choma had to even tell her, you shouldn't be angry, he bought the whole shop, you shouldn't be upset. She now said, he's my bestie, he came late, you don't know what you have been through. What exactly have you guys been through? So guys, let me even show you the moments they were talking about the business when he said he will look for a girl that will have a child for him. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section. I think that will be the last because I don't think a lot of you get to this point, to be very honest.
Say that again.
This year, it's either I have somebody that falls in love with me and will get married to me.
For real, yeah?
And make babies for real.
Or
but if I don't find business arrangements to make my baby and you get paid off.
what does she get?
A house and money. One-time payment.
No, it can't be one-time payment. It can't be one time.
Every one-time payment.
Every month. Okay. Where is the house? Where's the house gonna be?
Victoria Island.
In VI.
Yeah.
I was born and bred in Ikoyi. I not be Ikoyi just come.
I grew up in
But who
Ikoyi.
guys say I want to
Person.
take this argument with you?
I don't want to follow you, come
Yeah, I
to
don't
him.
do for-
I'm going to follow your girls.
I don't for
I go
business
kill you
argument.
if you try me. If my baby payment is late by one
so
day.
no be you.
I go call you out for Instagram. I go say, Farouk!
No, wait, I want time payment.
No, it can't be one time.
But I love, I love this
Child
one.
support
He
is
made me
monthly.
cry tonight.
Why?
He came late.
One lesson I have learned over the years is never to judge women who do not approve of their partners having female besties, because trust me, most times I feel like feelings get in and maybe one person won't be feeling the other, and before you know it, resentment and all that. So tell me your thoughts in the comment section.